EXP lane, this Paquito can go to the EXP lane. So right now, Blacklist International, whatever ban that they put, it's almost non-impactful.
Yep, it's not even a matter of answering or figuring out what your opponent's doing. For Blacklist right now, it's about playing their game. It's about going their course and making sure that they can make it to the destination without much trouble, and that's what they're going to take out in the bans. It's the Nathan to cover up for potential scaling. You want to stop that Aldous. Maybe you want something that has a kiting potential, but I don't know, where might they be going here?
Again, Neo, this is a little bit out of the draft, but we've been talking about the mental games. Let's talk about the mental game of RRQ. This is the quietest I've seen RRQ play.
Yeah.
I've not heard any kind of screams coming up from them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how is this affecting them on stage? Can they focus? Do they have the confidence?
You're right.
Not so sure.
You're right. After this Hylos ban, that's something that's definitely night and day, very uncanny for RRQ. I mentioned earlier, this is Skylar, not Zin. Zin is
Exactly.
one of the most vocal players I know in the whole game, and I did not expect that it would affect the whole team, that we would see a more quiet RRQ. I know that the fans, they want to hear their team, they want to hear the King of Kings roar, but not when they're down like this.
Yeah, again, RRQ with Zin on the board in that team, it's kind of a mental boost, right? So, yes, he hasn't been performing, but he's there, morale. The morale is there, right? Zin, he provides so much to the team, not just as a player, mechanic-wise, but also basically, the communication.
Yep.
The morale boost, the screams, the yells.
It's a plus for RRQ. We're winning.
He's the leader.
Let him know, right? But it's also a minus for the opponents. Like, oh no, Zin's feeling it.
Your team
Oh,
is
but look at that. It's going to be the Lunox pickup for RRQ. Last time we saw this was actually on clay.
Esmeralda has been banned. Is this another Phobia's pick? Because again, the Paquito is there.
Oh,
The Cho is there.
Cho is
Rafael,
there.
well, Rafael doesn't,
Doesn't really.
Oh,
But
Lunox does.
yeah, so this is the thing.
But the Esmeralda is still up for grabs.
I thought no, Esmeralda has been banned. I
Oh.
thought RRQ they would pick it up.
Edward.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Air Edward?
There's a lot of ways that Blacklist can do with the composition right now. They don't even need the phobias, but even if they did, what's the answer? The Esmeralda is not there. And for the side of RRQ, like, there's a lot of dashes.
They have burst, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. I feel like, again, like the Air Edward, just Air Edward.
You have to focus everything on the phobias, but then everyone else is not taking damage.
Yeah.
Exactly. Aldous, you need to focus on multiple targets here. There's the Aldous, there's the Farsa, there's the Clint, and now the Phobias. There you have it, folks. RRQ, they are pushed onto a corner, into a corner. Let's see what their last and final pick can be. What will it be for RRQ at this point? They need... What do they need?
Right now, for the side of RRQ, they need more damage, but they need to stay from behind. A Brody would be fine over here,
Wow.
but it's, you know, it's very, very risky because right now, they have sustain because they have the Cho as well as the Paquito and the Lunox. All of them can take damage individually. They can heal up. But, Blacklist International, this job is pretty cool.
This is an amazing draft.
Yeah.
As the kids say, it slaps.
It slaps, dude. It's pretty sick, dude. But RRQ, they're gonna finish it off with
There's
the
the damage.
Bruno.
There's the damage you're looking for.
there is the damage.
Is that the
but
right kind though?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the right kind. Do you want to go? Because the thing about Bruno is kind of have short range, right? You're a range hero, but you're not a super long range hero. You're going up against an Aldous. You're going up against a Phobius. Do you want to be that close? Do you want to be clumped up? Because in this composition, they're playing front to back.
The only good thing I see here is that at least Coach Achil secured the Rafaela. They can kite like nobody can. And if they can find good angles with the Paquito or the Cho, could be devastating, but all at the same time, they don't like these big 5v5s.
So here's the thing. They can kite, but can you run away from the Aldous? Can you run away from the Matilda? Can you run away when the Phobius is just chasing after you with the Astra's Eye? This is an uphill battle. I'm not gonna lie. RRQ, they need to make some kind of early aggressive play that puts Blacklist far, far behind.
Well, it's time to enter the portal, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3. Will it be a clean sweep for Blacklist, or will RRQ prevail and force a 4th game in the series? Let's see.
Edward is going to have to play a very specific kind of game here. If indeed RRQ does play that way and puts the pedal to the metal, then all the more Edward might need to reconsider when he's actually ready. But him picking up the Purify says, yeah, as soon as we got Demonic Force on, as soon as I'm level 4, maybe we will start picking fights as well.
And I feel like it is not a bad situation to pick
Oh.
a fight, but right now, Skylar 1v1 against Oheb. Both of these guys are taking a lot of damage in mid as well. A lot of people are taking damage, but who is really earning much from this? RRQ Hoshi, they need to push this tempo. And Albert,
Oh,
my
the
first blood.
solo kill by Oheb, presented to you by Razor in that bottom side. Not a good look when you're using that Bruno.
You were saying, Lapel.
I was saying from the side of RRQ Hoshi, it's not even good trades that they're picking up right now because we see early aggression fights. But what they really need to set up is actually try to pick one of the lanes and really push it ahead. And I feel like the lane that you really should push ahead is Skylar's lane. So Albert, we have to look at his pathing. His pathing has to be a situation where he's putting so much pressure that Blacklist has to abandon their own farm. And Wise right now is taking a lot of farm, even taking the farm from the side of RRQ Hoshi.
Yep. Shades of Albert from game number 2, wherein he would take these little camps, but all the more it's more impressive for Wise because he is an Aldous.
Yeah.
So every little bit that builds up towards that first skill, that basic attack even on Wise, is going to go far. And right now, they're propping up. Venus might bite it.
Oh, R7 goes in. Is going to be able to connect onto the Wave Dragon. That's the kill, and RRQ are on the board once more. 1-1, and this is a lot. This is a really good setup for that turtle fight.
I feel like setting up the turtle, if they can get this one, it's already good. It's already great. Right now, we have to crack the code. Blacklist International, Wise is going to scale up. Oheb is going to scale up. They really need to consider who to focus on.
Oh, Albert's going to be focused down. Turtle will be slain by the likes of Clay. Edward going in for the Bounding Force once again, and that's going to be Wise! Diving to the backside and getting the kill onto Albert. RRQ, they have no response. R7 dashing away. Where the Dragon will be able to connect onto R7 as he gets the kill, but it is the jungler traded for the XP. Much more worth it for Blacklist.
Yep. Again, every bit of a scramble like this benefits Blacklist International. If we see ourselves in 25, 28, 30-minute mark, these engages by RRQ Hoshi are going to be all the more difficult. So yeah, make the most of this early game. For RRQ Hoshi to get back into this best of 5, not only is it a 1 or 2 step process, it's actually a very long drawn out plan. They have to have a flow chart for the decisions they make. And right now, they have to grow a few more branches because of that kill by Wise onto Albert.
The thing is, with this draft, Blacklist International, they can just keep on scaling. They have the Clint, they have the Farsa, they have the Aldous that just scales unlimitedly. Whereas RRQ, they're looking for these engages. They need to get the snowball rolling.
Right now, I know we're in the middle of the game, but I have to bring this up. Blacklist International, they're playing so good, they're playing so clean. With them playing like this, there is a possibility that M3 might even have like
Two
Filipino teams in the grand final. This is so crazy.
Yeah, RRQ, very good gank right there to the top side. Will secure them a little bit of a kill, but it's going to be Oheb now targeted down. Wave of the world has been used, but Venus, is this aggressive? It's going to be the dive all the way. Skylar still able to dash, but it's going to be Wise picking up the kill now. Finn is going to be targeted. Wise with the double on the Aldous in the 3rd minute.
Showing up, RRQ Hoshi starts with a 3-man collapse on top to take down Edward, but Blacks International almost instantly showing them their version of that move exactly. Super well synchronized across the map. They take down 2.
The thing is, that was maximum efficiency because all the kills went to Wise, which will make the stack much, much faster. And the thing is, the way that they dive, looking at this, Edward's getting targeted.
Oh, Edward's going to get targeted. Demonic Force will buy a little bit more time as RRQ will be able to pick that kill up. It is going to be Oheb bullied as well. So, sure, RRQ, they've lost a few members. They're not getting the snowball they needed, but they're still in this game. Let's see what they can do more here. Venus, very tanky, able to tank that knockout strike, and that's going to be RRQ controlling the 2nd turtle.
Yep, RRQ Hoshi scored the first one, but at the cost of a couple of lives. Right now, maybe they should consider if this is worth it. They get it now for free. Turtles Lane brought to you by the STB. The same goes for Blacklist. Where do we find these punishes? How do we continue building up our arsenal? Is it off the back of a demonic force, or can we just try to snowball from here? What are the items looking like?
Right now, looking at Clay, he is having a 1-0-3 KDA, which is very, very good. The moment he has his Lightning Truncheon, maybe that is the go button. But right now, looking at Skylar, he's not focusing on the damage item just yet. He has to get that Dreadnought armor just to make sure he doesn't die too much in this game. And he's already suffered 0-2-0. He just finished his first Scarlet Phantom, so damage is there. But still, this is an uphill battle. Blacklist International, they have to make some kind of bad engagement for RRQ to really capitalize on.
Yeah, you can't really say that enough, man. It is an uphill battle. It is a very, very tough time for RRQ right now. Oh, Skylar is going to be targeted. Let's see. Nope, Wise just goes and uses the ultimate to get some pressure on the map. And look at that top side. Look at Oheb. He's been free-farming this entire time. He was bullied in that bottom side. Amazing rotation to the top.
The Filipino sniper, it was so well played, but fight mid.
Oh my god, Albert Dash is in. Haji's going to be taken down by the way the world. Now it's going to be RRQ going in for some more. R7 will bring up Wise back to the team. The damage coming in for RRQ. Wise still able to get away. Edward will keep on munching down as Oheb comes through. Demonic Force all the way under the turret. Double kill by Oheb as Edward survives. The team fight goes to Blacklist, a 2-for-1.
Alexa plays Space Jam. This is what I said, right? Early on, Edward will have to commit and say, it's go time. Didn't even need to use the Purify because it was a counter go, and RRQ suffered 2 on the way out.
Oh man, it's not good. R7 looking for a pick once again. Goes for the GQ no, but onto no one. It's the re-engage, and R7 picks up Oheb, picking up a mega kill right now.
This is quite a situation for RRQ. They want to fight, but if Edward is there, they have to stop fighting because the more that they try to engage, the more they're hurting themselves. So it's such a weird situation when they see Edward, guys, stop using your skills, just use basic attacks.
How do you even do that right now? Demonic Force onto Skylar. Edward just doesn't give anyone respect. And the guiding wind is the reason for that. He can just keep on going for this and disengage at will.
Actually, he gives so many people respect because he's answering so many heroes on the side of RRQ, just like he did in the Game 2 draft. And this turtle is going to be secured easily by Blacklist International on behalf of the STB. Talking about that draft from game number 2, RRQ, they picked up the Paquito and the Ruby. Now, it's going to be the Paquito and the Cho. That's 2-for-1. He's literally man-to-man guarding 2 dudes.
Oh man, this is not looking good for RRQ. Sure, they're able to pick up the turn on the top side, but look at the engage. Wise, he's going in onto the midst of 4, but it's going to be the disengage coming in for the side of Rafaela. A lot of damage has been placed. Venus taken very low, but Albert now, he's caught up of it all. Edward going in, air, Edward, baby! Unstoppable picks up a double kill, and they're looking for more. Another 2-for-0 for Blacklist.
The Filipino sniper, he's so quiet here. Suddenly, 8 minutes in, he's sitting at 6-0-2. Not only is he farming turrets or objectives, he's now taking heads.
Yeah, right now, let's look at the replay, and this is how so difficult for the side of RQ to do anything because look at the engage coming in from Wise, and even though they were starting to target Wise, he's taking so little damage, and the damage coming in from Haji, making so that everyone is low, making it so easy for the side of Oheb. He doesn't even have to think about his own positioning, just go in, use the quick draw, just basic attack, kill off everyone for the side of RRQ, and they, every single time they try to protect Blade or Skylar, then Edward's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm here, deal with me now.
Just too much damage, honestly, for the side of Blacklist. Too much sustain as well.
And it's that oxymoron of you have to protect me. Why does your members have to demand protection when you're all a team together? Already you're losing a battle if you're saying, please protect me. They can't just guard themselves now. They have to be a 5-man unit. And even when they are a 5-man unit, Blacklist can threaten a big team fight.
Oh, look at that. They're so good at reading the map too. R7, he looks for these flanks constantly, but he's unable to do anything here.
It's just counterintuitive. Everything that you do
Is wrong.
is wrong because, again, if R7 wants to engage on anyone, he has to dash in. When he dashes in, the Phobius knows where he's going to engage because he just looks, oh, wait, my passive is being procced. I know where you are, and he can just re-engage. This makes it so difficult for RRQ to start something. It's so difficult when you have a heavy engaged comp with the Paquito as well as Chill, but you can't even engage.
Well, let's see what happens here. Panther Airstrike being used, but it's only to zone away the members of RRQ. Blacklist pick up the first Lord of the game in 9 minutes.
In the mini-map alone, you can see how RRQ Hoshi are kind of torn between, okay, we'll clear the waves, we'll stick together, but also maybe we need to contest. It's the right call that they made to not even try and check. I saw what R7 was doing. He was zoning out, seeing who else might come in, but the fact that Blacklist has global presence makes it all the more worse.
But yeah, again, looking at itemization over here, we have a scaling comp on the side of Blacklist International, but 4.6k goal hit, and Wise right now just going full defense, but he still deals a lot of damage just because he's been scaling so well. 3 kills onto him, and now with the Malefic Roar, even though Skyler has that Dragon armor, he's gonna get bursted down. All of the side of RRQ, even if they do have defense. Even if they do have armor, they're gonna get shredded by this Aldous.
Oh, look at the defense coming in. But the Israq will be able to zone everyone away from the side of RRQ from that inhibitor. Oh my God, Oheb! That was a snipe. The Filipino sniper destroying RRQ. Finn dying for the third time in this game, and they're looking for more. Edward jumps in onto the demonic force. R7 will be able to bring him back onto the base, but it is going to be the Purify as Edward just tears into the base. He dies, but at what cost? It's a 2-for-1 right now, and RRQ, they've lost all hope. It is the Indonesians falling flat. Blacklist International, they're going to go for more. Albert jumps in for the knockout strike. Triple kill. It's going to be the Maniac not picked up. Blacklist will knock out the last hope for Indonesia in M3.
On that rapid fire take towards the end, he was just walking right into his line of fire. That Clint, let me teach you a word in Tagalog. Asintado. Asintado means he's a sharpshooter. What a play, what a finish.
I'm speechless right now. Blacklist International, look at those faces. They're so happy because, again, RRQ is a massive adversary. They took them down 3-0, but again, this means that RRQ lost the Philippines 0-6. I have no idea what's going on in their heads right now, but look at Blacklist. They're looking like they're on top of the world. Royalty. Blacklist International, they're the higher of royals. And still in M3, 2 teams from the Philippines is still alive.
Raise that Filipino flag high, man. That is a brilliant